Hello guys, and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Today we are going out in tier 10 tanks. So I've got four replays, I think it is, all in tier 10s. Going out in my E3. Don't go out in it very often. Just not just not a massive fan of tanks without turretless TDs. Unless they're snipers. And this isn't really a sniper. This is a bit of a brawly TD, guys, which is a bit counterintuitive of obviously not having a turret and being a brawly tank. So playing it mid to close range is kind of how you play this thing. I mean, with the update, you can play pretty much anything as a sniper, I suppose. But this and the Jagdpanzer E100 are kind of more brawly, peekaboom type of tanks. So yeah, we're going to go out in this one. Like I said, don't go out in it very often. So we're going to go into the city. Yes, there's only one enemy artillery, but if I was him and I saw an E3 out in the open, you know, easy pickings, right? It's very slow, but easy target. And our team's pushing here, and I thought I might as well back them up. So on the other flank, the team seems to be reluctant to be pushing. So we got to win one flank, really, if you want to win this game. And then, yes, we see a bit of something. Not very much. Then this guy backs up and he goes, almost gives us a shot, almost pulled the trigger then, but not quite enough. And we finally get him as he tries to push back in the side of a turret of a I think it was Panzer 7, was it, or the premium version of the Panzer 7. So we're gonna push here. It doesn't look too great on the other flanks. The enemy team is winning by 2 tanks. We're already 2 tanks down. So we've really got to make a mark in this game, else this game's going to go down the pan very quickly. And we're still looking for shots. We don't really want to push too much more, because we'll be exposing ourselves to the people on the hill and the artillery, because the buildings are a little bit more sparse this side. But we're gonna push, and we get a little bit of assisted there, and then we finally get enemy tanks finally just seen that we've pushed this flank, and he's coming to help support, but it's a bit late. His friend's already been taken out. So we push and see if we can get a shot onto this guy. We are exposing ourselves here, but we're willing to take a hit. We didn't get the shot we wanted, and we did get hit as well. So not the best results there, but there we go. The back of a Valor. Nice shot into the back of him. Probably wasn't expecting that, and artillery already going for us because he's seen us, and we are bouncing shots. This thing is still got very good, and we take the Valor out, and we are still bouncing shots. If you angle yourself quite nicely, you can bounce a lot of shots still on this thing. Obviously you can't bounce artillery, so trying to lead that shot on the old light tank or medium tank or whatever that is, but didn't quite do it. And then I realised that all my allies are dead on this flank. I'm on my own. So just pray that no one pushes me. So yeah, it didn't look good for us. Very slow tank. Smack the side of that thing, and then we realised that yes, we've got whatever this is. The Barask is now behind us. This is not good. I'm trying to get my team to push so they can take the pressure off. We're getting hit again by something else now. So we are pretty much screwed here. Bounce the shot. He shows himself. Unfortunate for him, I took him out in one shot. But we are now still got the T50 TVP. If he's fully loaded, I am pretty much dead here. I mean, I can probably bounce one shot, but I'm not going to be able to bounce 2 or 3 or 4. So I'm a bit struggling here. I'm trying to keep out of the way of artillery as well. Just want him to show himself there. I missed the shot as well, and I'm dead here. There's just no way I can. And then I realised that an actual medium has come up to help. I was like, yes, thank you, Jesus. Someone actually looking at the screen for once, you know, looking at the map and going, actually, this guy needs my help. So thank you to that guy, whoever that was. So we're up tanks now. Somehow we managed to pull that back. I am one shot to pretty much everything on the enemy team. So we've got to be very careful here. So that medium's now pushing, trying to spot things up. So that's great. One of the TDs is, and then TDs is not going to be really doing much for us. And we managed to get a very slim shot on that IS-3, taking him out of the game. And then that TD is now pushing our medium. But we're just pushing that at this point. Our team looks pretty good. Our team, well, I say looks pretty good, but the 2DD, TDs and medium are still sat at the back of the map. It looks like they're now pushing. Just so many teams just are unwilling to push past their part of the map there. We managed to smack that guy and take him out as well. Didn't get much damage off on that guy, but that's all that matters, is taking that gun out of the game. So we've now got 5 versus 3. One of them is artillery, one's a TD, and one's a medium. Medium's probably going to be the biggest trouble because he's going to be able to spot people up, but he's actually behind the enemy TD. So I'm at this point I'm going to go for the damage. So these 2 tanks over here rather than the artillery, because the medium looks like he was going for the artillery, which is great. Take the artillery out of the game, then I've got less to worry about, so I can actually push from behind. These guys should be looking at that TD, and that medium's finally joining the fight. Thank you, medium. And yay, there we go. Waiting for him to poke up over that hill there, taking him out with one shot. This thing hits hard. So not the most amazing game. We only came third. We got 5 kills though, and 4,500 damage. And a little bit of assistance and quite a bit of blocked. So yeah, decent game in the E3. Nothing spectacular, but the big games are coming later on. See you in the next match, guys. Alright, we're out of my new tier 10 light tank. The Russian T100 LT. Yeah, this is the spawn I didn't really... I mean, I don't mind this particular spawn, but I'm just spawned at the opposite place where I want to go. So it's a bit annoying. I have to go all across here to get into the position I actually want to be in. Would be nice if you could choose. Because I never really go down the ice road, and I just don't think it's viable for a light tank to go down that way anyway. So we're going to try to skim across here, see if we can spot anybody up. We're going to go just on this corner. We spot up a light tank, spot up 2 light tanks. Yeah, we're not going to push 2 light tanks on our own, but we're going to forewarn some of our team. We managed to get a hit in the back of that Tiger Shark, I think it is. Or the whatever it is, one of the Hot Wheels tanks. which is unfortunately a decent tank. Just really hate the color scheme on that thing. Really terrible. Hot Wheels, you know, what are they thinking? Anyway, we get up on here. You can still probably spot things across if they push, but they're not there for some reason. They usually have someone up there, one or two guys. We managed to get a shot into the light tank. We want to try to take out light tanks, and then we realise there's a bunch of guys on this corner here. And get a whole look at the assisted 666, and this this tank. Don't know why he thought going over the bridge was a good idea in that slow thing, but he got absolutely annihilated there, and we managed to get only a tiny bit of damage on him really. So we are now gonna push because we can't brawl on that corner with our friends. So we're going to try to help the people on the ice road. What is that? I don't know what that is. AMX, right? AMX. We bounced off his turret for some reason. And we have a light tank, and he's pushing down here. We got a friend here, so that's fine. Should be able to take him out. Tiger Shark, tier 8 light tank. We missed the shot, but we rammed him. Yeah, and he's finally gets taken out. So we are actually winning. And there's the old artillery, but he gets out, ducks down just in time to avoid me shooting him. A little bit annoying. So we're gonna try to push this artillery because it'll make things a lot easier for our team if we help take out the artillery. It's always fun to take out artillery, isn't it, guys, anyway? And we're just going to bob and weave and adjust to them, just the team, really. He doesn't really hit us there. He splashes us, but nothing major. And we're going to come up on this TD here. And then I'm going to try to track him in place so our allies can take him out. We do manage to hit him. And then suddenly we detect a TD. I don't know where that TD has been, but he's now pushing us. That's really unfortunate because we've got to do something. And this TD is now trying to get around beside us, trying to track him. He manages to get a shot into us, but it's only splash damage, so we don't do too much damage. I'm trying to get out of it now. With those two TDs clambering for me. So again, we're adjusting, but we're down a tank now. I don't know how this happened, but we are actually down a tank. And now down 2 tanks. So we are a bit stuck. We're stuck between 2 lots of enemies. And they finally take out that tank. We bounce off the bottom of that guy. We low premium. But we decide to push on this flank. So we don't want to take on those TDs because they could basically take us out pretty quickly. Just waiting to see if we get lit up, but we don't. So we push forwards. And then see this guy. Not getting a nice hit into him. He's turned around and faced us straight away. I'm trying to keep on the move here. Gets a shot into us. Quite a long reload on this tank. And then looks like he's coming to face us again, but that was a bad decision for him because he gets taken out. There's a light tank there. We take him out as well. So we got 3 enemy tanks. And we got 5 on our team. So, yes. Looking good for us at the moment. We know 1 TD's on very little health as well. So we're going to... And then, where did that heavy come from? So this is not good. We've just taken a big hit. Well, not big hit, but we took another hit and we just haven't got much health to play with. We're hoping this TD comes and helps us out. Trying to scoot the side here so he can't get a shot on us. So basically at this point it's 4-3. It's very precarious at this point in the game. I just kind of want to get side shots in, try to flank, and use my view range to outspot people. And try to win that way, but we get spotted up by something. So we're going to come across here and try to get shots on. Gun depression is a big problem in this tank, and he is looking directly at us. But that's fine, because we want to distract both these TDs. So our heavy and artillery can take care of that heavy tank. But it looks like the artillery has come round the ice road for some reason. Again, we are just trying to spot these up and distract them enough so our heavy can take on their heavy one at a time. And he's actually very wary of me. He can take a hit from us, to be fair. He can take several hits from us. And the artillery manages to take out that remaining TD that had very little health anyway. But that's good. And we're still waiting for that barn to make his move. And then the heavy takes out our artillery, so it's now just a heavy and me left. So that heavy rushes the Death Star, not the Death Star, ship bomb, and we're just gonna put all our shells into this guy. He, I think, misses that shot or doesn't pen, so we're backwards and forwards in here just in case that heavy comes across and takes... I don't know what the heavy is doing really. He should be coming to help. We're putting shots into this guy, but it's very slowly depleting his health. Not enough. We finally take that guy out, and it looks like that heavy must have fallen to his death, I guess. So we managed to get... this is only my second game in this thing. We managed to get over 5,500 combined and 3 kills in the high caliber. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this tank, I think. And I'll see you in the next match, guys. And welcome back. I decided to go out in my AMX 50B. I haven't played it since the update. It's an autoloader, but it's just not good compared to the rest of the autoloaders, tier 10s. You got the American T57. You've got a lot better armor. This is the paper thin armor on this thing. It's ridiculous. And not as good reload. You also got the machine, better armor, decent reload. You know, basically this is one of those tanks that hasn't had enough love given it. And we're going to push, but because it's quite fast, we are pushing into the middle here, up on the hill, trying to get shots across. And we're going to do so. Good gun depression on us on this thing. That's one good thing about it. And there we go. Bounced our first shot, not helpful. Missed our second shot, not good so far. First shot in, second shot into this guy. Unfortunately, it's a pattern, very dangerous tank. So yeah, not a good start. We missed one, bounced one, missed one, and only managed to get 2 shells in to our enemy target. Luckily, artillery is being taken care of, so we do not have to worry about that. But unfortunately, we are 2 tanks down, and they're only 1 tank down. And this Tiger 2 is just come up right in front of us. A bit of lag and stuff going on there, a bit annoying. managed to get all our shells into that guy. We're already up to just over 2,000 damage, and that Tiger 2's not having a good day at all. So we're equal teams right now, and we're in a very good position. We've got no artillery to have to worry about. And it looks like the enemy has gone around the lighthouse and coming up from behind. So we're going to try to take care of these guys. So our guys on the other line do not only have to worry about one flank. So we get pretty much all our shells out there. So we're just under 4,000 damage already, and the game is not that far into the game so far. We are now losing the game. And we've still got three guys on that corner. Just sitting there, not contributing at all to the game. Well, our team gets annihilated. We take a hit here. A very unfortunate hit. But we give them one back in return. And again, we're getting all our shots off here. We get all of our shells out. We've got over 5,000 damage. And I'm waiting for the reload here. So we've got 2 guys up here with me. We've still got 2 or 3 guys down below. Just not really doing much of anything. Just sitting on that corner. Well, and then this guy goes up to the side of me. I'm already lit up, so I don't know why he hasn't really seen me. And we take him out. We've got 1 shell left. We hit and pen that guy. He's going to be a pain though. So I'm reloading again. And we've got over 7,000 combined now, guys. But our team just not really doing much of anything right now. We've got these 2 guys up with us, and that's great. We're going to try to take out this guy because he's a good tank. But he pens us, but we think it's worth it. We're going to get another shot into the guy. We bounce, unfortunately. We are down to a 2-shot for a lot of tanks in this game, unfortunately. We're just under 7,000 damage. At this point, I'm getting hit from behind now. So thanks for that, guys. Our team on the corner there, all they had to do was take care of well, we take care of 2 tanks there. Trying to get a shot onto this guy. We back up. Bounce our shot. Unfortunately, and then we get taken out by something. I don't know how he got a shot into me there, to be honest. And yeah, we are now losing this game quite badly. This guy's on very little health. Manages to take a shot into that guy. And artillery does a little bit of damage, but unfortunately this guy must be loaded premium because he looks like he's penning every shot. This guy is on full health, tier 9, and he is just sitting there not moving or helping at all. We've got 1 heavy over there who's getting rushed by a full health TD. That's very unfortunate. That guy's on very little health. I just don't know what he thinks he's doing. He's just not helping at all here. And he's taken out. It looks like he's not got a commander in, and that's why he's sitting back here, but he's missed the shot. Very crucial shot. And yeah, it's just not really helping at all in this game. I don't know what's going on with him. Just backing up now. He's backing up into enemy fire. So yeah, unfortunately, this doesn't look good for us. We've got just over 7,000 damage ourselves, and 1,500 assistance. So we got just under 9,000 combined there, guys. Just under 9,000 combined, and I don't know, like, I really don't know what this guy's doing. both spotted up. Both the enemy tanks are spotted up. One's right behind him, and he's just not looking at him. I'm trying to show him that he's there. Don't know what he's doing. He's just... Even without a crew in his tank, he's just not looking in any direction the enemy tank is. And obviously artillery can't really do much. He's not spotting anybody up either. I don't know. He's going to get shot right in the back by that TD as well. So he's kind of using cover there. So it's not like he doesn't know exactly how to play this game. It's just very little chance we're going to win this. And then we get, yeah, gets two-shotted by the artillery that finally came in, the TD that finally came in from the flank. So yeah. Gone. Ah, there you go, guys. You can only do so much, right? I did everything I could of in that match, really. So that tier 8 there. Landed everything. So as you can see, you got first class and a high caliber in that game. And yeah, just a little bit more damage. Just about 6,000 damage more than my highest ally in that team. So very unfortunate. Anyway, we'll see you in the next match, guys. Alright, we are in our Object 140. We're on TheRohanUK again, obviously. Sorry about that, guys. We can't, you know, can only show you the maps I've got, had the games on, you know. They still not put that many tanks, many maps back in rotation. So, just seeing the same maps over and over again, unfortunately. But we're going to go to our normal spot. Up on this little on the railway track. Unfortunately, this tank has not got good gun depression because it's a Russian tank. But we're gonna try to make the most of it anyway. We get spotted up straight away, unfortunately. Try to put a shot into the guy. Now we're gonna try to avoid arty because we are pretty much one of the first tanks to be spotted. That means artillery is probably going to go for us. So we're trying to keep it on the move and try to avoid that arty. Oh, and there we go. Yeah, so it's pretty much we have not gone down the 1-2 line, but looks I haven't realised that at the moment. But I'm going to realise in a minute when things start coming over the hill and not getting spotted up. We bounced a shot off that guy, and then I realised, yeah, we have not got any tanks on that flank, so we're going to definitely lose that flank. So I've decided to fall back. It's the only, you know, the only way chance of us surviving is we fall back now, and maybe fight on this corner on the near the bridge, which is exactly what we're going to do. Kind of have trouble moving my tank, and there we go. Trying to hit the very bottom plate of that mouse. Yeah, just not penning it. It's a very difficult tank. We're getting a bit of assisted here as well, but we're not landing many penetrating shots right now. Someone tried to blind fire me there. We're trying to track that guy as well as damage him. Object 77. And this This guy's going to be Centurion. It's going to prove a pain in the ass there. Right. So we're going to keep fighting on this corner just so we don't lose the whole, pretty much the whole of the map, because we are losing now, which is bound to be the case when we lose a whole flank. And our team doesn't really push the other. They are starting to push the other flank now, so we have won one side of the map and lost the other, but they have the largest part of the map, so so we're still in a big disadvantage because we've got less tanks and they hold more of the map. And trying to pen this mouse, trying to drain him his health. He's got, he's got a big hit point pool. So these small shells aren't really doing too much to him. But we're going to keep going. I'm finally getting shots into this guy, which is nice. The good thing about this gun, it's just so fast, just such a fast reload on this thing. You can really dish out some damage very quickly. Yeah, we're trying to hit this guy on the move, trying to track as many of them as we can. We've got just about 3,500 combined right now, and we are actually running out of ammo, which I actually didn't notice until a little bit later, actually, when I tried to load premium, and I'm actually already using premium. So we're firing lots of shots here. We're not penning as many as we'd liked. Again, we're penning everything on this guy, and he's still pushing forwards. He's trying to get in behind cover. We're trying to basically stop that from happening. And yeah, he's if I knew how much little ammo I had, I would be being a bit more careful about my shots. Trying to see a tiny bit of his mantlet there, turret there, and we managed to get that shell in. And then we realised that, yeah, this is probably not going to get pulled off right now, because we haven't got many tanks left at all, and they've still got a fair amount. And we've got 2 tanks on the other side of the map, and the majority of the enemy team is on this side. And we've got a tier 8 there. We missed that shot, unfortunately. We pen that one. Pen his side, and yeah. There we go. Another hit. But we've got push from behind. No, actually that was the artillery. The artillery is still in the game. So very unfortunate. Putting this mouse is still alive. I just seem to be putting loads of shots into this guy, and he's just not dying. Bounce that one. We load to premium, and then we realised we're already using premium. We have basically run out of all of our ammo. We track him in place. We're going to try to get up into his side, because we might as well just go for it right now, because we're dead anyway. Wait for him. There we go. Try to finish this guy off, but the artillery's hit us again. Almost killed him. We almost managed to kill him. So we had just over 7,000 combined. Again, another game where we did everything we could, but the team just couldn't pull it off. So yeah, very unfortunate. 2 unfortunate matches there. Very unfortunate. Such a shame. Two killer games. Great results, but not for the fact that the team lost. Those 2 games could have been won if the team paid attention to the map a bit more. So we did burn through a lot of got high caliber, burned through a lot of premium rounds, so we lost a bit of cash there. But as you can see, 5 of our tanks got 0 damage. 5. Yeah, and there's 2 that didn't even break 1,000 damage. You know, what can you do? What can you do? You can only do as much as you can yourself. Anyway, there you go, guys. Some close defeats there. Can't bring you all winning games. All right, bye guys.